Hello and welcome to Studio 415. On today's show, you will hear what students say are the biggest differences between remote and in-person learning. You'll see how a few Chargers are trying to balance school with working at family restaurants. And you'll see the kickoff of the Charger Challenge Season 4. All that and more coming up next.
I felt overwhelmed at times, but my job has helped me manage my time better.
You don't have really that connection with a teacher as you would in person.
Actually, he has enough time. Okay, that was way off.
Welcome to Studio 415. I'm Logan Swain. With new safety protocols to be met in schools across America, education is now offered through a variety of paths, whether online or in person. However, most students do not see what goes on in the remote scene. Studio 415 reporter Daisy Macias has more on that story.
With about 15% of students doing remote learning, NACS has seen a dramatic change in the learning environment for both students and teachers. Although some have chosen on-site learning because of the concerns behind the effectiveness of video chat technology, many choose to do so simply because they missed the interactive experience that was lost during quarantine.
Online learning, I just kind of felt like it was the same thing every day, and I really liked being in school and interacting with everyone, the teachers, and online was it was really difficult to be at home all day. I like being up and out of my house.
Despite the positive of being able to interact with peers, COVID-19 has severely cut this ability, with new precautions only allowing students to congregate for 15 minutes, along with contact tracing.
While on-site learning has its benefits and downsides, the vast majority of students aren't aware of what goes on the remote side of the Carroll body.
For classes that involve more hands-on activities, teachers have had to adjust lesson plans for their remote learners. Those in Renee Sigmund's remote Introduction to Culinary Arts and Hospitality class are asked to supply ingredients such as salt and baking powder. For essential components such as flour, eggs, and sugar, Sigmund provides these to each student. As the students are not creating a recipe within a group, Sigmund has cut down recipes for her students to create. Instead of baking on the student's own time, Sigmund makes an effort to complete these tasks during class to assist her remote learners.
But we actually do have them in lab during class time. That helps students get out of bed and be a part of class. I wasn't sure how that was going to work at first, but the students have been really receptive and are quick to, unmute and say, "Hey, Sigmund, I got a question. How do I do this?"
When it comes to completing labs in his remote AP Environmental Science course, Jim Walker has students fill out electronic documents as he runs through the lab on camera, such as a crayfish dissection. For simulations that he isn't able to conduct remotely, Walker assigns supplemental readings of case studies so students will receive the same knowledge as one would in person. While teaching can be adjusted to the circumstances, Walker faces the reality of remote students being able to easily cheat on assessments. To accommodate for this potential imbalance of resources, he has decided to allow both his remote and on-site classes to use their notes on tests.
I look at my assessments and I'm like, can they have their notes for the assessment? And when I looked at it, most of the questions weren't just like, define this word. They involve a lot of critical thinking and essay type questions. And if they rely too heavily on their notes to try to put pieces together, then they will run out of time.
As teachers face adversity in overcoming electronic circumstances, students too have found flaws in the system. One of those imperfections come from the inconsistency in remote attendance taking. Although these policies may have been more lenient last year, teachers now find themselves having to consider whether excuses of technology issues are fact or false. These beliefs vary from teacher to teacher, depending on the trust they have within their group of students.
So there's that level of trust that comes with it, and some teachers present that a lot better. Well, I've had other teachers where someone showed up I'd say about 30 seconds after the bell rang, talking about how their computer was running updates. And obviously, the school laptops sometimes run updates for a very long time, and that can't be helped. And they were counted tardy.
Other remote students have also taken notice to the personal differences between on-site and remote learning. Although learning at home provides its own comforts to each student, the degree of separation from teacher to learner is much farther.
You don't have really that connection with a teacher as you would in person. So you're not as comfortable with like asking questions or working in groups with other kids, which makes it a lot harder to understand the material that they're teaching. It doesn't cross over very well with testing and stuff like that.
Despite the positive aspects of on-site learning that these remote students have not benefited from, they believe that there is a greater benefit to staying home and keeping close family safe. For Studio 415, I'm Daisy Macias.
With the stress of being a high school student, getting work experience is something young adults can also add to their resume. Some of your Carroll classmates obtain that experience by helping out their family-owned restaurants. Studio 415 reporter Brendan Mullet joins us in the studio to tell us more about how they managed to do it all.
In Fort Wayne, there are a variety of places with different cuisines. This can make it hard to decide where to grab a bite to eat. In my story, I explore fellow restaurants where you might see a familiar face. Next time you plan on going to Chipotle, why not check out a local eatery known as Salsa Grill? George Rongos established the franchise in 2012 with the same intention of when he originally opened George's International Market. The goal is to provide fresh ingredients for the American people. His sons Chris and Jerry Rongos now manage the locations and have their kids lend a hand to ultimately gain real-world experience.
You know, they see me work all the time, but they don't really see what I do. You know, it's not just fun and games, you know, when I'm here and they're home not doing anything, but them being here shows, you know, more respect.
Yana Rongos, Chris's daughter, uses these ingredients to provide customers their taco and burrito desires. Customer satisfaction is her main concern. She's been working at the location off of Coldwater since December of last year to help her dad fill staffing positions. Along with her dedicated service to Salsa Grill, she also maintains her physical and social health by doing dance at the Elite Dance Center. Rongos believes that prioritization between the two can be a handful, but has helped her develop useful lifelong skills.
With school and dance and work all at once, I felt overwhelmed at times, but my job has helped me manage my time better, and this is why I can balance it all.
Nine House, located in the Huntertown area, specializes in Burmese and Thai dishes. There you can find KK Kokanine working alongside her mother, Ezra Kokanine, assisting in any way she can. As an employee, her responsibilities range from checking online pre-orders to preparing egg rolls. Ezra describes that the family works well together because she trusts her kids' feedback.
What's important thing in our family is we have the children, our children ideal matter. Like, hey guys, I'm going to do this, what do you guys think? Even with food, they all are part of this. It's not all my ideas.
Besides from working, she is involved in the community as well, singing at Pathway Church on Sunday and competing in Miss Indiana Teen. Kokanine explains that the work she does in the restaurant, like everything else, is just another way to contribute to the area.
So if I'm helping someone, deliver their food or something, I'm doing that with a happy heart. Or if I'm helping out a huge organization, it's the same thing, just being humble in my heart and just serving people authentically.
The Cebollas franchise might ring a bell to many of you, as Salvador Soto and his family founded the chain in 2001. Building the restaurant off of family recipes, they offer Mexican food to Allen County. Like the rest of the Soto family, Adrian Soto has played a part in the business. He worked there since the age of 15 and has multiple duties. These duties include restocking vegetables and weighing meat. He is also learning to train to be a cook. His extracurriculars includes playing club soccer as well as being involved in the church. Regardless of the stress, Soto elaborates that he hopes to exceed expectations.
My parents worked very, very hard to get to where we are right now. So I feel like there's this metaphorical bar that I have to reach up to or look up to, and I usually try to do something, always trying to help the family.
Make sure you check out these restaurants and support your local peers, especially in the time of this pandemic. For Studio 415, I'm Brendan Mullet.
Outside of school, many students partake in part-time jobs, searching for a future career. Carroll senior Leah Skinner has taken her search to the sky. Studio 415 reporter Gage Fisher gives us a bird's-eye view of the story.
Engineers, nurses, and teachers are just some of the more common career paths that you typically see in young adults. Leah Skinner, with a simple Google search, found that by getting her pilot's license, she would not only have an exciting career, but make good money in the process, with many major airlines paying well over $100,000 per their salary. Skinner began her path with a discovery flight from Sweet Aviation, located right off Lima Road, right behind Sam's Club. While there, she toured the facility and was introduced to the planes which led her to her first flight, just last August. The next step for Skinner was to enroll in ground school, where she began to take lessons. Similar to the method of receiving a driver's license, a private pilot's license requires 40 hours of flight experience. Skinner has accumulated these prerequisites and is now looking to continue her education through college.
College-wise, I'm thinking either Indiana State or Western Michigan University. So I think I'm going to go there, pursue a major in professional flight technology or like aviation technology, whatever they decide to call it.
After furthering her education, the next step would to be develop a rating, which would mean specializing in a specific career pathway. These could vary from commercial pilots to become a certified flight instructor or CFI to teach the next generation of flyers. Throughout Skinner's 6-month journey so far, she believed that the hardest part was getting started.
The first few weeks were definitely the hardest. And that would be the first few weeks of ground school because you get there and they're throwing all this new information at you. And I did kind of think that I was in over my head, but you know, after the first probably 3 weeks, I started picking up on it, studying by myself some more, and I got it. It all clicks now.
Once she got more comfortable flying, she has been enjoying the freedom that comes with it. Although she is unable to fly with others just yet, she is able to fly anytime, solo or with her instructor, which she believes is one of the coolest parts.
If you're feeling up in the air, or you just want to learn more about how you can fly, visit Paratus Air at paratusair.com. For Studio 415, I'm Gage Fisher.
We just had the largest snowfall of the year. Studio 415 weather specialist Fu Lee is here to tell us how the rest of the week will look.
Thanks, Logan. Hopefully you all had enjoyed your cancellation 2-hour delay. We are keeping it short and simple today, taking a look at the rest of the week. Wednesday, it's going to be the first sight of sunshine all week with a high of 31 degrees, and the low of the night is going to be 18. Thursday, it's predicted to have a little bit of rain and snow showers. However, it's going to be the week high at 37 degrees and a low of 21 with winds blowing at 19 miles per hour. An overview into Friday and into the weekend. Friday's going to drop down into the mid-20s and be partly cloudy until we reach the night. It'll drop to single digits, being 5 degrees with, again, light snowfall and showers. Saturday and Sunday, the temperatures are going to continue to drop. Saturday is going to be a high of 17 and a low of 14, while Sunday we can expect snow to make its way again. Close to Saturday, it's going to be 15 degrees, but as we get into the evening, it'll drop to -6 degrees. Bundle up and make sure to stay safe, watch the roads, and start your cars early to defrost those windshields. That's all from me. Back to you, Logan.
Thanks, Fu. This week's Charger Challenge takes you to the hard court for a basketball challenge. Let's send it out to host Andy Newman.
Welcome to Season 4, Week 1 of the Charger Challenge. I'm your host, Andy Newman, and today we're going to have 3 contestants doing a basketball challenge, all to win the new and improved Studio 415 Cup 4 Luke Schlatter, Louis Frucci, Mikey Miller, and Dylan Floyd edition. I'm never going to say that whole thing again.
My name's Jaden Barkalow. I went to Cedar Canyon Elementary School. I'm going to win because Kellen Brown taught me well.
Hi, I'm Aaron Jackway. I went to Cherubusco Elementary School. I'm going to win because I was my freshman basketball team's MVP.
I'm Cameron Hilly, and I'm from suburban Bethlehem Lutheran, and I'm going to win because I scored 6 points in a freshman game.
All right, Barkalow, you're up first. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go right ahead. All right, up with this layup. That is good. Onto the free throw section here. Nowhere close. I mean, kind of close. It went off the rim. Try it again. He is a basketball player. Yeah, it was wet. Oh, my God. Come on, get a splash there. Oh, that is a splash. Let's give it his neat half-court shot now. Is anyone even going to catch him at this point? Oh, my God. That was nice. You ready? Yep. Go right ahead. Not too bad. First try. Free throw. Nope. Going again here. That is not a splash, but still in. It has to be 30 seconds. No, that was an air ball. Try it again. Oh, that is in. Has to hit the half-court shot here. Actually, he has enough time. Okay, that was way off. We haven't practiced these yet. Yeah, 4 seconds. Got to make this one. No, he's not going to win, but let's see if he can at least get second. All right, he's just giving up. Jackaway's done.
Alec Heyman didn't teach me well in the freshman year, I guess, you know what I mean? Wish I had Callum. That's all I gotta say. Yeah.
Cam, you have to beat 30 seconds in order to beat Barklow. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. Cam was a freshman star. Him, Silas McAllister, Hunter Mertz, and the Goats. Ooh, that is the first one to make a free throw on the first attempt. Oh, and a drain from three-pointer. The senior might just be... Oh. No. I thought that was in. All right, he has 15 seconds to make this half-court shot here. No, I thought he was going to beat Barklow. He's got 8 seconds. No, another miss. Waiting for the ball to roll back. This is his final shot here. No, Barklow is going to end up winning this one. Let's see if he can at least make a half-court shot. Yes, he can, but it's about 7 seconds late. After the challenge, your winner is Jaden Barklow. Jaden, how do you feel?
I feel great. You know, I'm thankful for Kellum Brown teaching me very well freshman year.
Oh yeah, Kellum, a lot of love for Kellum. How do you guys feel, losers?
Competition was rigged.
I feel cheated.
They didn't get cheated. Jaden just won. I'm going to try this half-court shot. Jaden. Let's do this thing, America. Done. Oh my God, that'd have been so cool.
Do it again, you make it.
I tried. Charger challenge.
That's all we have for today. Thanks for watching. If there's a story you would like us to cover, please let us know. For all of us here at Studio 415, have a great week, Carroll.
Sunny days and friendly smiles, walk the halls with me. Studio